Hello everyone, my name is Sisra and welcome to a new series in a game which I have never played before on this channel, but which I have played quite a lot of on my own, in my free time, because I actually do have free time every once in a while. Not the last month, I didn't have any of that, but well, we're back to me actually having time to record anything once again. So, let's start this off. What game is this? Well, this is FTL, Faster Than Light. It's a roguelike game, which you basically pilot the ship through space, and you encounter random events, and you try not to die. And you also try to get to the end and beat the boss. That's basically it. And it's bloody difficult. Pretty hard. And any of you who have played this, you would be painfully aware of this. And the ones who haven't played this before, well, you'll soon find out, I guess. So, this is for those of you who have actually played it before. You will realize that this is not the default ship you start with. It's actually this ship right here, and you can have different ships which you unlock later on. And I have unlocked this ship right here, and for you who have actually played before, you will notice that these two rooms do not have any oxygen in them, because these guys are quite special, and they suck the air, the oxygen out of any room they are in, which is actually pretty awesome, because it makes it so that these rooms are guaranteed to not be on fire. It does provide some drawbacks, I must admit, for any other crew members that are not, well, for any crew member that actually has to breathe. But so be it. We have a cloning bay instead of a med bay. But yeah, let's get to it. We also have emergency respirator, which is also pretty good. I'm gonna play on easy because normal and hard are incredibly hard. Jeez, are they difficult. Especially hard. Normal, even that is very tricky. So I'm gonna go with easy because even after having played quite a bit, I'm not an expert by any means. So, the basic story is the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But to get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: results of most choices have multiple outcomes. You can never be sure what will happen. So basically, a rebellion in the galaxy is spreading, and we are kind of aligned with the Federation, which is what they are rebelling against, meaning that we pretty much want to kill them, but they're winning massively. So first we have to get to the end sector, and then fight a boss, which happened to be the rebel flagship. But let's see if we get there. So, I can control down here which units of the ship I give power to, and I don't really use hacking. I'll go ahead and admit that. So I'm gonna take that away and rather put it in so I have both of my weapons operational. So yeah, that's the start. Good enough. Let's get to this. So, I don't want to go through this nebula. I can go down here, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. But just go up there, make sure that we explore that. A pirate scout, our first enemy. So, basically, combat relies on basically our weapons charging up and also our shields taking hits. But right now we are on one shield, so that's not going to take that many hits. But let's hit their shield units and shut down their weapons, shall we? There we go. Nice. So they actually can't fire back at me. Also, I start with chain laser, which takes a while to fire first, but after a while, the reload becomes less and less. So it fires faster and faster, it just has to spin up. Anyway, they want to surrender, but I say no surrender, so let's just continue firing on. And just keep them pinned down. Oh yeah, I don't have auto fire on. Whoops, forgot about that. And there we go. First enemy dead. So let's get these two guys down there and repair all this. And let's get them back to the correct units. The correct modules, I should say. Also, save those positions so they can quickly return to them. And yeah, we are good. Not gonna upgrade anything yet. I might even take a quick little peek at the store. Oh, that's a nice one. Actually, a weapon that was basically the weapon that saved the run last time. Last time with this very ship, I believe, which is interesting. Quite a little nice coincidence there. You know what? I'm gonna head into the nebula and then go to the store. Hopefully I have a bit more scrap by then. Scrap, if you didn't know, acts as your currency, and oh crap, this was a bad idea. I'm in the middle of a plasma storm, which means that I lose quite a bit of power to basically everything. Well, I can still redirect where I want it to go. I think I need some of it to go to my shields. And there's also a rebel invader, which thankfully does have the same problems, but yeah, I need shields. I need shields badly. Also, I don't have any air coming in. The oxygen is now draining because the oxygen system is not working. So this is quite bad. But hopefully I can destroy them before this oxygen percent right here goes to 0. And even then, I'm still kind of safe. I'm just slowly dying. And how can you have so much? You can both try to power your shields and have weapons enabled. That's unfair. Actually, I'll have you go and repair that, because now it's actually damaged, and I need that to be operational for when I can actually direct power there. Oh, I cannot jump because my pilot's quarters are, or the bridge I guess, are completely destroyed. There we go, thank you. So, I don't have to deal with him anymore, but take away that, get that up and running again so we don't suffocate. Well, these guys are fine, but that guy, no. He's very dead if the oxygen runs dry. He's a human, after all. Okay, we also need power to the engines in order to do a jump here, a faster than light jump. So yeah, we did get a bit of scrap, which is good. So let's see if we actually have any money to buy some stuff. We do, but they don't really have anything that I need. I'm not a fan of drones. I could maybe use like a crew teleporter, which is quite risky, and I don't really like using that unless I have Mantis crew. Mind control is also a pretty good one, although I'd rather just fix myself because I'm quite damaged. Also, I'll buy these little things, which I used to basically make an FTL jump, and if you run out of them, well, you're kind of screwed. Well, you may actually get help, but you may also get very, very screwed. And believe me, that has happened to me. But yes, nothing there that I was really interested in. So instead of buying any weapons there, I am instead gonna start upgrading my shields, and eventually actually get some power into them, because I need power as well as I guess slots to put the power. I don't really know how that works, but it does, I guess. Oh, a pirate, which wants me to pay a toll, but I don't have that, and even if I had that, I wouldn't say yes to those egregious terms. Might I point out, by the way, that the music in this game is absolutely amazing. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow one, I think. No, maybe not. Oh! Yeah, okay, so this is now on fire, which would be a major problem in a standard ship, but right now this room is completely empty of any air, which means that this fire is gonna put itself out. Oh, they want to surrender, do they? Well, you should have thought of that before you attacked us. So, shame on you there. Oh, another fire. I'm gonna open doors out into space to try to ventilate the oxygen, which should eventually start this fire. But these doors that I have right here, they are not strong enough to contain the fire. I actually need a guy on the console there to keep that from spreading. Unless it spreads through that open door, which it probably will. Anyway, these guys are done, so we don't have to worry about them. Not that I really did. And the fire is out. Let's close that door, get these guys to repair. And we are good. So you can get more crew members than the 3 you start with, thankfully. So you can have a guy manage the shields, you can have a guy on the door system, which you just saw me put this guy on. Although his main job is the weapon system, and you can also have one on the ship's sensors. And you'll hopefully see what that does later. By the way, ship, yeah, 20 to get more power to the reactor. So let's wait for that just a little bit. Yeah, I pretty much always go for the attack option, unless there's a quest associated with basically not doing that. Oh yeah, and missiles like that penetrate shields. And of course you decided to target my weapon systems, which means that I lost a bit of power, which means that I cannot power the ion stunner and the chain laser at the same time. By the way, the ion stunner, it does stun systems, which is interesting. Basically what it means when the enemy has a shield up is that it stuns the shield, which is pretty sweet, I guess. Ooh, that sounds good. Also weapon systems. It's a pretty good thing to stun, in my opinion. Yeah, they are dead. Just send these guys down there to repair that. And what do you know? Good. They were harassing a station, so I got some additional scrap. Pretty good. And that gives me enough scrap to upgrade that twice, and get another layer of shield. And there we go, 2 shields. Still haven't encountered anyone. Any potential crewmates besides the starting ones. Anyway, an automated rebel scout is attacking a small refueling outpost. So I'm gonna save the outpost by killing it. Not the outpost. That would be weird. Or cruel. Or both. Probably both. And it doesn't have any shields, so I'm just gonna focus on the engines. Not the engines. Never mind, weapons control. I could go for the engines actually, because that will make these guys dodging quite rare, quite unlikely. And if I attack the bridge, I think it should be impossible. I think the evade chance should drop to 0 by then. That's also a pretty valid target. And yeah, they were also harassed, and they were also thankful to me for me helping them out. Good on them. Oh, this is not good. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside an asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. And turn and fight. So this is basically where we get pelted by asteroids. This is not how a real asteroid field looks, but thanks to Star Wars, I think most of you would say that it does look like this. Oh well. Yeah, this is getting a bit bad. Well, not really, we have a great deal of health actually. Just looks bad. Oh, you want peace, do you? Well, not on my watch. And by the way, they are also getting pelted by asteroids, which is quite handy sometimes once we take down the shields. Sometimes the environment just takes them down without you having to do anything. Not this time though. Although it did do some damage. It definitely did do a bit of damage. So yeah, I got my repair crew here. They're getting... well... they're getting there, eventually. Oh, another store. Actually, do I have time to get there? I'm actually not sure. Well, if I go like that, back and... you know what? The weapons I have right now, they are good enough. So I'm gonna stick with that and see what if we can actually survive without that. I think we should be able to. Attempt to download, which typically means that you anger that guy. Anger the automated scout. And, well, then we kill him, basically. No, a teleporting bomb. That's dirty. Although, all is fair, I believe they say. In such circumstances. But yeah, basically they are not dodging any of my shots right now, because the bridge is disabled. Good. So I can jump to both points from there, so let's go there. Oh, there we go. So actually, this is interesting. I can either buy this guy, or I can attack the slaver scum, and if I get close to winning, then they'll basically offer me a guy for free. So I don't see you having any special qualifications, so I'm gonna just attack the slaver scum and try to get another guy, because rock people like that, yeah, I'm typically not that interested. They're great and all for fighting fires, but right now I have two guys that are good at fighting fires themselves, so... although the rock people are better, but I think these guys are good enough. So I'm gonna see if I can actually get someone else, preferably. Oh, of course that missed. Oh, actually are they not gonna offer me a guy? Typically they offer me a guy. Apparently not this time. I'm gonna try to flee. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if I've actually seen that before. Slavers trying to run away instead of offering me a guy. Well, that's disappointing because I actually wanted a crew member. I just wanted a crew member for free. Oh well. Not getting that guy. And I believe we have to jump straight to the exits. Yeah, that sector is about to be overrun. So I'm not gonna go there because then I have to fight rebel ships that... well, they're slightly more powerful, not anything that I cannot beat, but I cannot get any scrap from it, so in my opinion it's not worth it. So, do we want to... I can spend 100 to increase the shield, but I don't have the power to increase anything further. So, you know what, I'll upgrade my engines. Which means, as you will see, that I will get more evade chance. So right now I have a 25% dodge chance, and I can increase the dodge chance by either doing that or getting this guy to increase his dodging. Well, I guess his engine skill, but in effect it's his dodging skill. I also do believe that, yeah, piloting also plays into it. So this guy, or this girl actually, is the guy? Is the girl? Definitely a girl. she gets the same. So I think the highest FA chance I've had is 55%, which was quite good. I don't think I actually won that run, but yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna jump to the exit of this sector. And there we go, you've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And we can also fuel up. And it's incredibly cheap here, so I'm gonna do that, although I have quite a lot of fuel. But yeah, still gonna do that, just in case. And that means that we can jump to the next sector. And as you can see, we have several ways we can go. Both nebulous, which I hate. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go this way. And eventually we're gonna end up, hopefully, unless I die from a horrible death, then we should get to this sector, which I believe should be... yeah, the 8th. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this part here. Seems like a good idea to have a part sector. At least for this first sector. Kinda matched up there with a nice little end time. So I thank you so much for watching. I hope you will enjoy this series, which is gonna be short. It's gonna be on a run-by-run basis. So this is the run with this ship. Let's see if we can actually make it happen. Probably not, but it's gonna be fun nonetheless. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.